Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Minecraft Pocket Edition video. And today, what I want to talk about 0.15.1 and also 0.16.0. So why don't we go ahead and get started. So as you guys may have noticed, that 0.15.1 beta was released for Android devices. Now, you may be like, why did they release 0.15.1? Well, I'm thinking it's because there were still many bugs in 0.15.0, the official release, that they added for iOS that they're probably going to fix in 0.15.1. Now, when I thought about this, I thought there was going to be a build 2. You know, since 0.15.1 has been out for almost a week now, there still has not been a build 2. Now, I don't know why there hasn't been a build 2. I don't work at Mojang. I don't know. But, yeah, the 0.15.1 update is really weird. So, I also want to talk about 0.15.0. Now, as you guys may have noticed, on the App Store, you were only able to get 0.15.0 if you have iOS 8 or later. Now, this is really saddening because a lot of people still use iOS 7. They should have made it at least iOS 7 compatible because there are still many people who play Minecraft PE who use iOS 7. Not really much iOS 6 or less, but still at least iOS 7. There's a handful of people who are missing out on these awesome 0.15.0 features. Now, I didn't take a look at this until I looked at the changelog in the App Store and clicked on Minecraft PE, and then it said iOS 8 devices only and above. So that's how I noticed that. Now, what I'm also thinking is that 0.15.1 is maybe to change that, because I looked through the App Store and there were like some really hard-hitting comments or like reviews. I'm not going to show them on the screen, but some of them do use like really dirty language, so I feel like 0.15.1 is going to make at least iOS 7 support. I don't think many people use iOS 6 anymore. It's mainly iOS 7 and higher, so maybe they also added 0.15.1 to change that. Who knows? Don't take my word for it, but that could be the reason why 0.15.1 even exists. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is 0.16.0. So this week there was a event called E3, where basically a lot of gaming stuff people like came and talk about their game. A lot of development people, they talked about the game, like what new features are going to be added into the game. And of course, Minecraft was one of those games that was talked about. And as you could see, they talk about like you know, that they have like over 1 million people and all that fun stuff.
With over 100 million players on 14 platforms, the Minecraft community is one of the biggest in gaming.
Just like Jared said, we got our pre-prepared file, just so you don't have to sit there and watch me type a whole bunch of stuff.
Yes.
Right. But it's basically the same creeper we had before, but we've added in some extra stuff here. So there's an on spawn, and it's a event handler, and so you got this little tiny bit of actions that you can have happen. So in this case, when this creeper spawns in the world, we want the action to change his state to be in the baby state. And we don't want him to always be a baby, so we set it to happen 75% of the time. We want to make sure you see some babies. Normally it's about 5% of the time for most mobs, but we cranked it up to get lots of baby creepers. And then the other thing to make this work is we basically went into one of the other mobs, I think it was the chicken or something like that, and we basically just copied the age state machine from there. And he basically has two states. He has an adult state and he has a baby state. And we took the creeper's normal explosion, moved it to the adult state, and then we copied that. We copied that explosion and made him be a lot smaller for the baby version.
So
the gist of that is you'll have baby creepers that make really tiny explosions now.
really cute explosions.
Yep. And the cool thing about that is we're really just copying and pasting different pieces of behaviors from different mobs together here to kind of come up with something
He's so
new.
fast yet cute at the same time.
Yes.
Super speed baby
Watch
creeper.
out.
But then they also announced add-ons. Yes, add-ons are now coming to MCPE 0.16.0. They are going to be mods for both iOS and Android devices. Now, basically, this add-on is basically going to be a JSON file where you'll be able to add like modifications and stuff. It's like really easy coding. You'll be able to like figure it out in no time. So yeah. I'm going to go ahead and show you a demo that Jason Major actually did in one of those E3 live streams. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show you on the screen right now. Alright, so now that you've taken a look at a little demo of how you can modify things, so basically you can make like a rabbit and a zombie. They basically use that combination where they like made a zombie have rabbit features and have a rabbit use zombie features or something like that. That's what they tried to do when they modified the JSON file. So yeah, you would have to do this to your PC, of course. You would have to connect your iOS device to PC, have iTunes installed in order to edit it. But for Android, it's really easy. You just connect the Android to the PC. And I don't know if there's any apps on the App Store or the Google Play Store that you can use to edit JSON files. I think that's why you have to use a PC, because PC you can open them in Notepad and then edit them from there. But like I said, it's really easy coding, so I'm sure you'll be able to understand it once you get the hang of it. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about today. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for daily MCPE content. And I will see you all in the next video.